Well, that was a scary couple of seconds. I hit the start recording button and nearly started talking and then realised, it didn't actually start recording. So, that could have been really bad. G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in OpenTTD on the Swedish map of Sweden. God, I'm doing really well today. Ooh, train 37's getting very old. Look at distraction. I'm pretty sure we've replaced you, otherwise you wouldn't be stopped in a depot. So if we haven't replaced you, terribly sorry, but you've been scrapped. So you joined me back down here in Stockholm, where obviously last episode we built a bunch of really fancy cantilever type bridges down here to that town and onto this town, where we've got our single little diesel units running. And how'd you get there? In what possible universe would you want to go there? Also, we didn't really signal this up very well, did we? Let's just drop one of those in there. Okay, that doesn't help anyone because now you're just going to zot back and forth there. So good work, me. Why don't you just naff off down that way? Yeah, hi. Yeah, okay, good. Sorry about this. He's just a bit confused. Okay, you're gonna stop at that signal. Good. I thought we were gonna come down and have a bit of a praying. That would. What are you? How are you getting lost? How have we buggered this up already? So you're coming from Balster Junction Local, which is up here. I put that on the wrong track, didn't I? Yep, that's entirely my fault. I'm sorry. Sorry to everyone that commented on the comments and went, oh, you buggered that up, didn't you? You go ahead and put a waypoint on the wrong track and it's not going to work, and that's how you're going to get your trains all lost and catastrophized. Yeah, well, you know what, I found it, so good for you. Train 38's getting very old. Is that something I've done something with? I can't remember. Hopefully they will now sort themselves out eventually. Yeah, you're lost as well, aren't you? Okay, good for you. Why don't you just keep on keeping on? No, where would you like to go? Where would work for you? Oh, for God's sakes, what are you doing? No, stop it. Okay, well that's obviously not a solution. Why don't you try and go down to Nana Grandmother Sajujaba? Yeah, go down here. Okay, is that something that you can do? Yes? Oh God, no, now you're going really the wrong way. No, you know what, you're fine. Just do whatever. Go via the depot, hopefully. Just go into the depot. Thank you. Now turn around and go that way. I don't know why you couldn't do that when you wanted to go up there. You had to try and get through this signal, didn't you? I really want to go through that signal. I don't know what's so good about that signal. New factory, blah, blah, blah. Train 107 is lost. Big shock there. New factory under construction at Boobly Boo. Fantastic. Well, at least we fixed that problem, and we fixed it early. Because, yeah, clearly that could have been a very serious problem going forward. So yeah, as I was saying, this time I want to keep expanding down this way so that we can actually give this town a much better train service than just these pokey little diesels that, well, are not doing a great job. So what I was thinking is we keep on working our way down the coast through that town and some of these towns that I can't really pronounce. And yeah, we try and work our way right down the end here to, oh God, this is a big map. Let's say down here, because this looks like a big city, Malmo and Copenhagen. Yes, let's try and make it down there and see how we go. That's a lot of forest. We should do something with that. We do have that sawmill we're using up north, but I'm wondering if we can't find something closer we can. No, I don't want to go over there. Oh, at least we didn't end up too far out of the way. Yes, back over to Stockholm, please. So yeah, what I reckon is actually, maybe we could run a line down the inland because we've got some nice big towns here. Big towns mean big money. And ooh, look at this town, situated as it is on a river. Ooh, aren't you proud of yourself? Look at me, I'm on a river, I'm better than you. Yeah, well, you probably are. And that line could probably come down to probably the same destination too. God, we've got a lot of map to work on. I really don't think we're going to get all these towns connected up ever. But I'm going to do my best. Asterisk. Which is to say I'm going to phone it in and half-arse it as I usually do. Yeah, so I'm thinking logical connection, this town, which I can't pronounce, down to this town, that which I can't pronounce, down to this town, that which I can't pronounce. Do we want to build an express line from Stockholm down to here and maybe have the suburban service sort of limit off here? Because it's a nice short little hop we can run some trains on. Let's try that, okay? Let's see if we can get there today, and we'll go from. Oh my God, with the messages, I really got to turn all them off. They're just really annoying. I'm sure they're important. Doesn't make them any less annoying. So I'm just going to knock down these people's houses because, well, it's their own fault for building there, really. And get on with building a station, because that is what we do to provide somewhere for our trains to, stop. I know it's pretty profound statement there, but whatever. What are you doing down here? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay, well, I'm going to give you more track to get lost on, and you can just figure your own shit out. Okay? See, everyone else knows what they're doing. It's just you. You're the problem here. Good. Okay, so Oxelsund. That's probably a one bus sort of town. X9 electric. Quick, find the notes, Oh, God, I'm unprepared. Where are the notes? Okay. Ruffling of paper, so it looks like I've got something written down. The X9 is apparently a 4-car EMU for express trains. Well, I'll be gosh damned. Hi, you're not meant to be here. I'm going to say no, because I reckon we won't need it yet. But we might. But we've said no. Stop clicking on those things. It's just going to end in tears. Okay, so let's whack a bus stop in here. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Oxelsund. You get no service because Nycoping is frigid and a jerk. Now, you're just going to rattle back and forth, but yeah, okay, you're still stuck. Okay, so we're going to keep building tracks so you get less stuck. Now, okay, so this Norrköping, what I'm thinking is we run our suburban train down here and then up here to Katrineholm, and that can be our dead end because that's not a big superior town. And then we'll have sort of an interchange here at Norrköping for some intercity action. And who put road here? That wasn't me. I mean, I know I'm prone to putting road and track in random places, but definitely not me that time. So yeah, we need some way for our trains to sort of cross over each other. So what I'm thinking, I know it's dangerous, we put a 2-track station in for the main line. Let's have a look. Do we want to go bigger? No, that's too big. That's right. The bigger ones are down here. Why don't we put in this? No, maybe we'll put in this number. I don't think we've used this one for a little while. Okay, we're too far out of the centre of town to get a proper name, so that's okay. But we have a station name. We have a station. We have a building. We've put some stuff down. That's what I think we can agree is the most important part of this exercise. Sure, let's put down some benches there. Okay, so I want to put the intercity platforms down here. So we'll go ahead and put down a little bit of thing there, and we'll put a bit of a roof down there because, I don't know, reasons. So that can be the main line coming through, let's say, here. Okay, that's all good and well. We just need to get it to go over the top of the suburban line, so I think we can do that vis-a-vis some sort of tunnel using some sort of land lowering technique, such as that. Now that should work. That should cross over nicely, and then that can come down here into the town that hates us now, and everything will be fine. So if you want to come along here, that's nice. You can come along. What are you doing? What are you building too much track for? No, now you're going to have an ugly hill. You don't want an ugly hill. No one wants an ugly hill. The ugly hill doesn't want to be an ugly hill, so why would you want to impose yourself on it? So I'll run the quad tracks down like that and then spear you off in this direction and pray this lines up. Wow, that was yeah. I'm going to put that down as all skill. All skill, all the time. Certainly not a complete fluke. Definitely not a complete fluke. Okay, so that's all connected up down there. Now all we're going to do is spear the little suburban-y line over here into Katrineholm, where it can dead end. Because, I mean, we've got some big towns around here, but we'll probably connect them up with other lines through Stockholm. This can be sort of a backwater end of the line sort of thing. So we'll drop that in like that. Let's put a car park in. I like a good car park. Yeah, drop in a car park there. And then, well, we've definitely overshot them. That's the main line. You haven't overshot the mark at all. That's not meant to. Yeah. Okay. Good for you. Good for you. Yes. Okay. Good. So why don't we run this? Yeah. We'll lower a bit of land here. Run you around a cheeky curve. We'll obviously need 2 tracks coming down here. No, don't build there. No, build there. There we go. That's what you want. That's definitely what you want. So run this around like this, and then of course we're going to come up and connect up to the station. No, ugly hill. We have an ugly hill. I don't want the ugly hill. Ugly hill bad. No, don't build there. That's the wrong hill. Different to the ugly hill, but still bad. And then we need to put down the, hi, yes, welcome. You can finally turn around, can't you? Congratulations, you jerk. You can tell I've been playing too much Transport Fever because I've only built a single track station here. You know what, let's just leave it. Let's see what happens. Road Vehicle 59 is getting old. Well, I may as well do something about that. What do we want to do? We want to replace vehicles. What is that? That's, well, the only double-decker bus we have. So, yes, replace that with a better double-decker bus. 60 passengers fit. Yeah, good, done. Okay, replace only old vehicles. Off you go. Yes, sort yourself out. Train 39 is getting very old. Well, Train 39 can sit on it. Now, Road Vehicle 38 is getting old. What? I thought I told you to replace yourself. I mean, I may have done that off camera, so to you guys that may not seem canon, but I'm pretty sure I did. Let's have a look. Replace vehicles. Or maybe you're the mail truck. What type of truck are you? No, I don't want you. I want 38. What are you? You are a valuables truck. You are a Bradley armoured truck. Well, you are getting replaced, so sit on it. Good. Okay, so signals. We're putting signals down. We put them down up to the station, which was marvellous. Now we need to put more signals down past the station because, you know, obviously. And then obviously this side as well. Hello, lost train. Yes, you're finally making your way back to where you're meant to be. Congratulations, your medal's in the mail. Train 42 is getting old. I'll have to try and get to these a bit later because I really want to get this line up and going. So what I'm thinking is we did have a faster type of suburban trainer, but what's going on here? What's with the log jam, guys? Is everyone stuck behind you? Oy. You're not popular. Look at the queue you've caused. Look at it. Look, it goes all the way back to Stockholm. We really need faster valuables wagons. Is this? Oh, hello, and so are you. Is that an option yet? I really want a faster valuables wagon. Passengers. Goods, livestock, mail only, passengers only. No, this is very disappointing. You carry valuables, but you're a tiddler, so I don't want you. No, that's literally the only thing we have that can... Okay, so it's not the speed. It's got unlimited top speed. Must be the station that's slowing everything down. Oh well. Anyway, so as I was saying, we should have a faster type of commuter train available, I think. Wasn't that something we got? It was some sort of electric train. And then we had the X7. We've been using that, but didn't we get something better? Maybe that was the thing that I just denied. I swear last episode I was saying I really want to replace the commuter trains we've got running on, you know, this line up here with something better. Wasn't the Y6 because that's a diesel. Maybe it was the Y6 and then I remembered it was a diesel and I didn't care. Okay, well that's fine then. We'll just go ahead and buy new trains because I was thinking if we got a faster train available that can come up here, we'll put that on the longer line and then put the X7s that we've already got onto this slightly shorter line. But no matter, we'll just go ahead and build some X7s. Now, you want the UBX7 trailer, that's fine. And then obviously we want one at the back because it makes it look nice. I don't know how accurate that is. As I said, I'm no expert on, well, anything really, but mostly Swedish trains. So we need to start this line up here. Oh, look at all the cars in the car park, and we don't know how they got there because we forgot to put a road down there. So let's just do that now. And what's that thing? That's not a car. Is that a ticket machine? Is that a line of people at the ticket machine? Oh, that's a nice touch. I do like it how the cars come and go as the passenger numbers swell and unswell, go down. Road Vehicle 24 is getting very... I thought I told you to auto-replace. Okay, let's have a look at this again. Okay, you are replacing. Yes. Start replacing vehicles. Well, okay. Oh, press to begin. Okay, well, obviously I didn't press to begin. Okay, we'll do that one as well. There we go. Okay, good. So maybe that was my mistake there. I never actually told it to start. I just sort of assumed it would read my mind. So we want you to go via the Southern Local. Swing by Stockholm main station to pick up, you know, Stockholm type passengers. Then you're going to swing down here to Södertälje. Then you're going to visit Nyköping, who I don't like anymore. Norrköping, which is different to Nyköping somehow. and finish up at Katrineholm, which that one I can pronounce, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And then just, retrace your steps and make sure we hit up the right waypoint here. You want to go through Balstead Junction local, swing by Stockholm again, and then you should be right to rinse and repeat. And we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why 8, why not 10, why not 6? I mean, I'm not putting an odd number in, don't be stupid. Why does this look like my first day? Eventually we might end up with a capacity issue on this line because of the bridges, so we might have to get rid of these 2-car diesels and just run a shuttle, I guess, between here and here. But, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, or that bridge, or that bridge. But either way, we'll cross another bridge at some point. So now I want to connect this main line up here. We may as well go by Eskilstuna, and no, you're a small town. I don't want to go via you. Oh, we could go via Västerås, possibly. Oh, hang on, that'll bring us in through Encoping, and then we'll come in through these tracks. Didn't I want to? No, hang on, which tracks? No, they're the local tracks. Yes, so I don't want to come in the local tracks. I want to come in the intercity tracks. Okay, so that limits us to using these bridges. Well done. Why don't we just cut the corner? That's pretty simple. I mean, there's an iron ore mine in the way, but otherwise it's pretty simple. Oh, iron ore mine thinks it's better than me. So, what's a fun, exciting, and I use the term very loosely, way to get through this sort of little junction-y section that we're going to have to build? Because ideally I'd like to divert the fast bit of track sort of down here. We'll have to get rid of this offending signal. I mean, it's very offensive. So yeah, I kind of want to run that down like that to keep the speed up for the mainline trains. But I also want to avoid conflicts because we're going to be running a lot of trains through this section. Possibly. Really, jury's still out. So what I reckon is we take this track here and we drop it underneath, and then we come out somewhere around here, possibly. And by come out, I mean we start somewhere around here. So why don't we drop that in like that? Actually, we could probably just duck under here. That would make an infinitely larger amount of sense. So yeah, do that thing with the dropping of the under, and then come up to here, and then you can come down like that. Good. So that gets rid of this bit. Now we've got an unfortunate little at-grade crossing of the two different directions, but that's an easy fix because we can just bring that in over here. And that was far more elegant and simple than I expected. I don't know how I got away with that. Normally these things take me about 40 minutes. I mean, there's still potential for it to take 40 minutes. I could drag it out and faff around and, bugger up a signal somewhere and cause all my trains to break if that's what you people want. But otherwise, I think that worked rather well. So now, yeah, we've got an iron ore mine on the way and a bit of a hill. So why don't we just sort of come down here and then try and zot straight down like that. So that might be a bit easier. And hopefully keep the speed of the trains up. Good, you stayed on the correct track. If you'd come down here and gotten lost again, I would have been really annoyed. So if we zot in a straight line, which track is this? I think this is the inside track. I'm punting on that being the inside track. It was. It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry. It's okay. I got this. Good. Okay, so we'll run that down there, and that should connect up nicely. And there we go. Now we've got a nice little intercity connection heading down to the south of the map. That has populated all the signals. Nice. Good. So next stop we will be going to is, I guess, Linkoping? Or do we want to go to Matala, which has a nice little... Oh, I like that. That does look nice. Not sure how people are supposed to get from this road to this road, so I wonder if we can fix that. Let's just take some time out of our busy construction schedule to put a bridge in. You can't put a bridge in? Well, we'll leave it as a cul-de-sac then because it looks nicer. That's going to be a pain in the ass to put a station around because it's got this little canal-y thing. Possibly a canal. So I don't know how that's going to work. Linkoping, slightly easier because we can build down here. So maybe we have just trams connecting Linkoping up to Matala or like a light rail system, which I realise as I say it is basically just a tram with a stupid name. Okay, so Linkoping, which is built in some sort of depression, that's an interesting location. We should be able to put a station in here. We don't actually have to knock down any houses, which is a nice surprise. So why don't we go ahead and, hang on, let's get these flat fancy roofs in. So drop that in there. Yeah, Linkoping Woods. Yeah, of course, I didn't want a proper name for the station or anything. and build it like that. That looks nice. That's a nice simple design, nice and easy. I like it when it's easy. And then we'll just, hang on, no, before you start doing too much more stuff, you got to build your tram network you're given. So build a tram stop there. Yes, we got away with that. Knock down these houses. Okay, we're not going to get away with that. Okay, get rid of the tram stop. Try again. People might have to walk a bit, but that's okay. I've been playing Transport Fever, so people are used to walking. So I'll drop the tram stop down on the main street there. I'll drop another one down there, let's say. That's the one that gets the fancy name. And then I guess we'll run the tram line sort of, I guess we'll have to run it across the field. That's road. That's not going to get you a tram anyway. I mean, we could build buses for this, but buses are stupid. So we'll run this down as a bit of a loop here. So that's like a town loop thing. Well, that is a town, and it is a loop. So yes, it is a town loop thing. Can we get livestock and grain trams, I wonder? That'd be a sight to behold. There we go. Run this down like that. Building across fields is expensive, but we've got money coming out of our backside, so it doesn't really matter. Now, Matala, we probably just want the one tram stop in the centre of town. Guess we could put one on either side of the river, couldn't we? I guess they'd catch different parts of the town. So yeah, we may as well do that. No, don't close that. You need that. And then we'll just run it down there. I won't bother running a clockwise and a counterclockwise tram route though, because that would be just needless. So connect up like that. We'll drop a tram depot in on the outskirts of town there, and we'll turn the buildings back on. Turn the bridges back on. The bridges never got turned off. Why are you losing money? You're a coal train. You should be making a mozza. What are you doing? Why have you just stopped? That's a concern. Hello? Yes, you. Yeah, okay, congratulations. Oh, I never finished building the tram line. Well, that's my bad. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Yep, you guys are cool. Yep, carry on. Whoops. Yes, okay, so that's what we're up to. 2 fails for the episode. We really should get a fail counter pop up in the top of the screen every time that happens. Good. Okay, so hopefully this tram line I've built complete, and we can get some nice little trams chuffing along between the towns. Oh, what are you? Multi-car cargo tram. Why don't you carry valuables? We've got a bank here and a station that could be given valuable wagons. That's annoying. Okay, so that's a double-deck tram. I can't really see a double-deck tram going through a farm. Although, to be fair, I can't really see any tram going through a farm. 56 gear, you're only 40 k's now, so bugger you off. We may as well go with the AHA Mark 1 one-car passenger tram. Can't wait for longer trams to be invented. Yep, start at Matala, swing by Matala Central, have a service if you want, doesn't bother me. Then swing by Linkoping, and then drop by the station to drop everyone off. And then you retrace your steps down here. Swing by, actually you can just start again from there, because then you go back to Matala. So happy days. So we'll go with 1, 2, let's just go with 20. Yeah, why not? 20, we've committed, we've got a lot of them. A train arguably would be a bit easier, but we've gone ahead and done that thing with the trams. Where are the trams, by the way? They're all over here. And of course, because I forgot to stagger their orders and they're starting, they're all just going to come out in one giant flood of trams. So can you imagine, you missed the first tram, you stand there and go, oh bloody hell, I've got to wait half an hour for that. Oh, there's another one right here. That's okay. And then of course you get used to that, come back, miss the last tram for the day, and you go, oh yes, that's another one come along in 2 minutes. The next one's tomorrow, but it's 11 a.m. Well, that's just how we run our tram system. Poorly. Oh look, they're already making money. Wow, the people of Matala have really embraced this whole tram thing. Okay, no one's embraced that tram, but maybe these are the people that missed that tram. So these two have already run into each other. Okay, good for you. Does that mean you have passengers? No. Does that mean you have passengers? 1. Okay, well, that's a start. Do you have passengers? 1. Okay, well, yeah, I'll take it. How about you? 6. Good. Fantastic. Progress is progress, even if it is only 6 passengers. So now why don't we just flatten this out now that we've built our trams, and we can run this down up to the main station, and we can get some trains running between these towns here, and that'll probably take us out for the day. I feel like we've accomplished a little bit. We probably haven't accomplished nearly enough, but you know, we've accomplished something, so it's better than times when we don't accomplish anything. Yeah. See, now that's a nice little bridge there with a bit of a run up on either side. Now, can we put this in a nice wide curve here? Good. Try and keep the speed up again because, yes, these towns are generating a lot of passengers and, yeah, they're not going to move themselves. That's our job. So we'll put in a little temporary turnaround here, but obviously we won't be keeping that for very much longer once we've connected up the rest of the line. So, no, that's a semaphore. You hit control too early, so get rid of it, put it back. Now hit control and do your draggy thing. There you go, that's what you wanted. That wasn't so hard, was it? Good, okay, so now it's time to build some express trains to run down there. We didn't build a depot up here, did we? No, we did not. Well, that was well thought out. Okay, so we're going to need a depot somewhere else. Where looks like the kind of town that would have a train depot? I guess you do. Really? Yeah, you do now. So I'm going to drop in a depot, say there, and then just put a bit of cheeky track in here, just because we can. Now let's have a look. What do we got? Oh, the X9's been invented. So now, according to my notes, that is a 4-car EMU. Capacity of 24 passengers. Oh, you don't have a passenger wagon. Does that mean you... No, you don't want to pull that one. For those not familiar with the graphics in OpenTTD, there's a term called livery override where it will adapt a carriage to match the train, but I don't think this one has that ability, so I'm not sure how we get the other 3 cars. I mean, Wikipedia says it's a 4-car unit, but I'm not seeing a carriage to attach to it. So maybe, hang on, maybe if we build more of them, what if we attach another one to it? No, that doesn't work either. Okay, so we'll leave the X9 alone for a while and we'll just build more RAs. Because, yeah, the X9 is confusing and scary. Now, what is the highest capacity carriage we have? Is it the B8? That's 78. What else we got? The B6 is 92. Well, I've got to take the B6, don't I? I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I kind of want to take the B6. Oh, the DM3's been invented. I think that's a freight engine, so I'm going to say no. Okay, so we've got that many carriages. That's a number of carriages that we've built. Now, you, my friend, start by going through Bolster Junction into City and then into Stockholm. Good. What are you waiting for? Okay, well, we can probably put a few more signals down here. Will that help? Yes, good. Get off the main line. You're in the way. We can probably put another couple of signals down here too. In fact, we could probably put some signals in here, full stop. There we go. No, we didn't put one down that way. There we go. Now we've got signals everywhere. Good. Okay, so, yes. So go to Stockholm. After Stockholm, you obviously are not going via still that town. You're going to come straight down here to Norrköping, who hate us, which is why we... No, hang on. No, it's Nyköping that hates us, which is why Oxelösund doesn't get a train service. Or a bus service or a tram or whatever we're going to build there. We'll never know because we can't build it. Then you're going to come down to Linköping, which is where you're going to turn around for now, but not forever. And then head back to Norrköping and you can swing by the depot if you desire. Now this line going to be a pretty long line, so I'm going to go ahead and put, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on for now, but I reserve the right to add more trains in the future. Let's see how popular this is. Oh, there goes the farm. Okay, bye. And no, stop looking at the news articles. It just disappoints you. It literally just upsets you because it's all, this vehicle's getting old. Speaking of getting old, we should finish off today by looking at some of these trains that are apparently getting old. So you're getting old, you're getting old, you're getting old. Oh God, look at them all. Okay, there's not that many. We can deal. Okay, so who are we starting with? Well, you're going to put them in the corner, so you're not going to start with them, are you? Okay, so I'm liking the look of Train 38. Hi, Train 38. Talk to me. What do you do? What's your deal? You take iron ore. Where do you take it from, and where do you take it to? Oh, that's a nice-looking train, except for the gap between the tender and the wagons. Otherwise, nice-looking train. So you're currently empty. You're making good money. I'm proud of you. Where do you run from? Pajala Transfer. Where is Pajama Transfer? There it is, and it's electrified. Okay, you go to Luleå Woods, which is also electrified. Fantastic. Someone say electric train? Well, I did, so that answers that question. Okay, so what do we have in terms of electric engines? Can I sort by... Can I make this make a bit more sense? Attractive F power. No, just, okay, that's annoying. So DM is a electric engine, which I'm pretty sure is freight. Where are my notes? Heavy freight. Oh, hello. Iron ore is heavy. Okay. What else have we got? We got the DA, which I think is universal. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, let's go the DM because, well, it's 771 grand. How can it not be good? And now we can make the maximum length train that we can fit in down here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's only 5 tiles. We really did not plan ahead there. And let's go with the big, nice, heavy iron ore wagon, iron ore something, for 5 length there. Good. Okay, yes, you. Right, where are you? You're over here. So you, refit for iron ore. 308 tons, kablamo. And it looks like we have 2 trains that we need to replace. So we'll go ahead and clone you. Boom, off you go, and you two, 38 and 42, are now going to naff off into the great scrapyard in the sky. So 42's up here as well. Good, that's 2 stones, 1 bird. Fantastic. I want to see that leave the depot because that's going to look really impressive. Yeah, train 38, I'm getting to you. Am I? Have I already done you? Yes, I literally just did you, so stop whinging. New oil rig, okay, the train has not emerged. Explain. Why is the train not? Oh, because there's a train over here. Okay, well, we'll put a signal. No, put a signal there so that next time, this won't be a problem. Okay, train. Wait, yes, we did want a one-way signal there. That's fine. Okay, now train. Close that. Close. There it goes. Look, we missed it. We were looking at the news articles. Oh, that's an impressive-looking piece of train. Oh, good. It's got a nice long train of iron ore wagons. I think that's one of the trains that's getting replaced too. So yes, bask in the success of your replacement. Mwah! Okay, so who's next? You, train 43. What do you do? What's your thing? You do iron ore. Fantastic. Where do you come from? You come from Bowden Mines to Luleå Woods. Well, we know where Luleå Woods is. Where's Bowden Mines? I imagine it's up near Bowden. I know it's a stretch. Ooh, new iron ore mine over there. That's exciting. Oh, is Bowden Mines really far away? Or have I just gotten lost? Oh, there's one right next to the railway line. Oh, we should do something with that too. No, that's not Bowden Mines. Okay, let's just, yep, nope. Right. Oh, it's over here. That is not electrified. Okay, so we're going to have to go with some sort of diesel to replace you, and you don't have any friends. Well, kind of sad for you now. How are we going for iron ore here? 111 tons. You carry 132. Okay, so we could probably stand up the capacity a smidge. Just a smidge. Okay, so let's find something that's not electric. We don't have any diesels yet, do we? No, we've just got steam. Okay, well, I guess we just replace like for like. Yep, that's the piddly little engine there. And I guess we'll max out the length of this one as well and just see how we go with that. So iron ore, 336 tons is probably overkill. 224 tons is probably... Oh, hang on, that's a diesel? Yes, well, sure, I'll try that. I don't know if it's suitable, but I'll try it. T43, ooh, 90 k's an hour. 213 kilonewtons, 218. Okay, so it's slightly less powerful, but it's got more horsepower, so it should be fine. I have faith in you, brand new diesel. I'm sure you're going to be a really valuable addition to the team. Yes, you copy his orders. Off you go. Oh, quick, you go to the depot. You appear to have overshot the depot there, Chief. That's okay. You guys, have I refitted you for iron ore? I have. Excellent. Off you go, train 11111111. Brand new diesel. Literally, they invented it 20 seconds ago. And I asked them to slap together a prototype. And they're like, well, we haven't tested it yet. Do you want to give it a crack? He's already sent it out on a train. Yes, he has. That's how I roll. Because I decided I wanted a diesel. And of course, these wagons are really slow. And that is really annoying. It's probably realistic, but still really annoying. Okay, so that's 43 done. What are you? You're some sort of steel train. Okay, you're on a non-electrified line. So did someone say diesels again? I did. Why don't we run 2 of them? Just double head this bugger so we can get some nice speed. Oh, there's the trailer car for the thingy. Oh, good, it's been invented. Or it was there before and I didn't see it. Either way, we need some nice fast steel wagons. That's a wood wagon. We don't want that. That's goods. Maybe we do want that. Yes, no, we do. Don't tell me it's wood if it's not. Okay, so we need 5 tiles worth of train there. That's 5 there. Good. The double heading might be overkill, but you're making a reasonable amount of money, so that should be fine. You, my friend, copy, don't share. And yeah, we'll just stick with the one for... No, we can't have a one-way signal. No, we can. I, for some reason, thought there was a buffer stop down here and that we'd buggered it up because trains tried to get in that way. But never mind. I'm thinking out loud and I should stop doing that thing. So you've already got your orders. I just wanted to build a second one of you. And we'll send you guys on your way. And you, my friend, I'm just going to quickly send into the depot to scrap. Oh, you're already at the depot. You are now scrapped as well. Good for you. Yes, that's fun. Okay, so you have slightly fancier looking wagons. What are you? You're a grain train, aren't you? You're a coal train. Same thing. Coal, grain, it's all interchangeable. You know, you can eat coal. It's not good for you, but you can eat it. Train 28. Okay, do you have any friends? You do. You have one friend. And he made a very large amount of money last year, so your friend is fantastic. You're coming from a really lackluster coal mine, though. Have we electrified this line? Because I kind of want to start running electric coal trains. I'm pretty sure this is all electrified, so death to steam! Mwah! Yes, we now have diesels. We don't need steam anymore. Good. Okay, so show me something in the realm of a... Well, you're scrapped. In the realm of a depot in the correct area would be a good place to start. So, because we're running short trains, we could probably get away with a DA. So let's build one of those. And let's go ahead and buy up... yeah, we don't need too many coal mines because I think frequency is the key rather than one giant coal train. And we'll get you to copy, don't share, clone, send you guys on your way, and then you, train 28, when you get back to the depot, you will be scrapped, and your friend by association. I know your friend's not life expired, but we've put electric trains on now, so I'm done with steam. But yes, as I said, that would take us out today, but then I discovered iron ore mines literally right next to the main line that is already used for... I don't care about your stupid road vehicles. And of course, we haven't electrified up here because budget cuts, so we will we'll go ahead and do that now because I can see we started. And see, aren't you glad I put that little stub of electrification there? Otherwise, I would have forgotten I hadn't done this junction. I would have electrified from here up, and then it would have been a whole thing. Yeah, so we'll run a junction in here. Obviously, we're going to row it. I mean, have you met me? When do I not row a mineral station? I realise, as I say, it's a very specific thing to say, so... Maybe sometimes I don't row mineral stations. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I never row them, and I'm just doing it for your benefit. Oh, so there you go. Didn't think of that, did ya? How many trains are we running up here? We've got a fair few. I think we can do a double track in this beast. This beast. I tried to say. Yeah, never mind. Let's just run that down like that, and then we'll run you down there. There we go. And then you can just sort of come in. Let's see, trains coming this way or going to the mine, so we may as well just put a little bridge in here to jump over the top of it. I mean, we could do a skateboard type jump, you know, just sort of try and get a bit of air, but I think a bridge will be a better solution there. And again, we will electrify up to here so that we remember we've electrified, and when we come back to do it later, we can be like, oh yeah, so we've got the wires up to this point, see, and it all will be well. So run some signals around like that, drop in one there, drop in one there just because we can. You know, that's why anyone does anything really, because you can. We'll kill off that signal there because we don't need it anymore, and we'll put in some nice fancy light signals to fill the void. There you go. Consider that void filled. Good. Now all we need to do is whack on a couple more electric iron ore trains going up to that region from Luleå. So again, we'll probably go the DM, whatever it was. Just the DM. The DM bit's fine. We'll whack in a large succession of iron ore hoppers because that's a fair distance and these trains are fairly slow. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So yeah, you come up here and load at Karesuando Heights. And then bring that iron ore down here to our lovely steel mill. I see you've already formed some sort of log jam. Did I forget to refit you to carry steel? Smart Money says I did. Place your bets now. Good, you're servicing, you're full loading, you're being cloned. We're sending you guys on your way and we're scrapping you. Now, let's have a look. What do you want to carry? Wood! Yes, I nailed it. Well, in this case, I stuffed up, but, you know, when I guessed that I'd stuffed it up, I nailed it. So, really, who really loses here? So we'll send them to the depot. We'll get them refitted as I do my farewell for the episode. So I have been T-Nick. This has been Open TTD in Sweden with the Swedish Rails set on the Swedish map. Sweden, you know, just Swedish, Sweden, Swedes. Just keep saying it. Yes, hopefully you have enjoyed the episode. I have enjoyed your company, and hopefully you will join me again next week as we keep building more just nonsense. I don't even have a goal in mind. I'm just building stuff and connecting stuff to other stuff so I can see all the funky Swedish trains. I mean, I'm really liking this, guys. I don't think it's patriotic. I think Sweden's flag is blue and yellow, but I'm really liking his bright colour scheme. It's a nice change from the drab browns and greys that we've been putting up with up to this point. So yeah, hopefully you are enjoying the series, and yeah, a bit more next week. But until then, later days. Yeah, see, now that you want to carry wood, I mean, we did nothing to change the wagon, but now that you want to carry steel, not wood, you're actually going to carry steel, which I think is fantastic. That's a nice looking steel load as well. You know what, you're pretty much full. Let's just keep going. Off you go. Goodbye. Yeah, okay. Thank you.